Mambo vipi. Hi you guys, and good afternoon as per my time, and welcome to today's live stream as well. I'm your host William Kamore, and the weather in Nairobi, I hope you guys are in Nairobi or wherever it is you're watching us from in East Africa. I know we're in the hot season and it doesn't get any hotter than in Mombasa. Yes, we are in the coastal region of Mombasa town in Nairobi, Kenya. And if you're watching us also from Tanzania, I know you're also feeling the same heat, but the temperatures in Kenya, I'm telling you guys, they are hot on the outside, they are hot politically. It's about to get hot, but we are here to try and cool you down, and we won't talk about LG's residential air conditioner, because we have to keep cool, and we have the ACs here, and that's why the best place we have to talk about the ACs was in Mombasa. So if you're wondering, I'm in Mombasa, that's Palm Breeze showroom, na uko karibu sana mahali popote hapo ambapo unatutazama in Mombasa, Malindi. Make sure you come to the brand shop, and we've got amazing things that's lining up, and I don't want to mention Easter ama Pasaka yaja. So keep on our social media pages, that's Facebook, Instagram, and we'll tell you much more about the products that we have for Easter. But before to end the Easter, let's cool ourselves down, and we are here to introduce to you LG's DUALCOOL with smart inverter residential air conditioner. And what makes them cool? And if you're feeling hot like I am, you need something to cool that cools you faster but also saves on your energy. That's why you have LG's dual inverter compressor RACs that we have here, and I'll be giving you tips. If you don't own a residential air conditioner, or if you have an AC, just be mentioning tips on how to maintain your AC or what to look out for in an AC. So let me start off with the basics. If you don't know about ACs and you want to get one, so residential air conditioner comes with two units. This is the one you see, this is the indoor unit, and then this is the outdoor unit. And the outdoor unit is the brains behind this product. And LG is powered by the dual inverter compressor. And the dual inverter compressor, we have a very nice video here image that shows you. Let me just run it, and so you guys, you can be able to see the difference. So the left one here, this is a normal compressor. As you can see, it does make a lot of noise, and it works in an on-off manner. So there is a lot of energy loss and energy that is used. And then on the right here is where we have LG's dual inverter. So you can see those dual, and what they do is they vary the speed from very fast to very slow, ensuring that you have low energy loss. And by variation of speed, you get to have faster cooling, and that's what we are talking about here, faster cooling. So make sure you understand those tips, and if you're in the market looking for an AC, you have to try and balance between energy saving and cooling, because this is how it works, guys. Let's say we're talking about other people with other ACs. You find that if you want your AC to cool faster, they will need to use a lot of energy. If you want to use less energy, you need a machine, an AC that cools slower. But LG's dual inverter compressor is able to balance these two to give you what? 70%, guys. Asilimia sabini. 70% of energy saving for the AC. That's a lot. That's even closer to 100 that I've ever seen. So 70% when it comes to energy saving. Why? Sababu ya dual inverter compressor. And when it comes to cooling, 40% faster cooling. That means by the time you reach inside your house, it will cool you faster before you can even get a glass of water, or before you can even get something to cool you down. And guys, if you're still watching us online, so give us your comments and feedback. We'll be answering you here now in case of any question or query revolving around ACs. And in case it's any other LG product, our service center is our service numbers. They are here also online. They will be able to answer you in real time. So guys, I was talking about faster cooling and also talking about energy saving. Something also more important comes in noise, because there are some that do make a lot of noise, especially from the inverter compressor, the dual inverter compressor. No, other compressors that are not inverter compressors, they do make a lot of noise. Here we had this one here, and then there is also now the issue of the indoor unit making noise, and that's where you find others. But LG's dual inverter compressor, they're saying it's quieter than a whisper, meaning it operates in total silence. So even if it's running throughout the night, you can be able to get it. You can be able to operate it at night. Right, let me go back to here. Now, there's other tips I want to give you guys if you're looking for an AC. You need to find an AC that fits your space. And ACs come in terms of the sizes and the power output. So, like this one, this is a small one. This comes in 12 kBTU. And then this is 12, 18, and 24. So, depending on the size of your room. So, this is what you do. If you don't know how to calculate or what to get, make a point of coming to the showroom. So if you're in Nairobi or anywhere else, you can also visit the other showrooms, that's Kenrail, AdLife, or watching us from any other hot place. Let me just say that Tanzania or Uganda, you can make a point of visiting the showroom, and they will advise you depending on the size of your room. Why does size matter? Interesting one. So why does size matter, guys? Because you see, if you have a smaller AC in a big size or in a big room size, you will end up using a lot of energy because you will be straining your AC to reach the whole room. But LG's dual inverter also have what we call a very powerful flow of air outside. So what you get is it comes in the size that you get. So we do have this, the 12, the 18, and the 24 for larger rooms. So make a point of visiting the showroom. They will guide you on how to calculate which best size to come about if you are in your living room or whatever space that you are in. And if you already have this AC, just simple maintenance tips for you to check. You can check, let me just open here. You can see, you can be dusting this off with a nice feather duster, maybe because the air is outside. Also, you can be cleaning these parts. You can see these fins, so you can clearly or very lightly. And then be careful when you open this unit, because these blades, as you can see them here. But it's good also to be able to use a light thistle brush to wipe them clean. And something else, guys, I want to talk about LG's dual inverter compressor is on get an AC that you can be able to clearly control the thermostat. Why is that? Because temperatures during the day, they do fluctuate. So it is good to control your AC depending on how the weather is going on outside. So for hotter days or for hotter hours during the day, you need your AC to cool a bit more faster, so you can be able to control using the remote. And there is also a display to show you the current temperature. If that's not the case, the best thing to use is LG's ThinQ app, which means you can be able to control your AC from wherever it is you are from. So from wherever you are, if you are coming from town and you want, by the time you reach your home, your room, or your house to be cool, you can go through the LG ThinQ app, turn on your AC from wherever you are. So by the time you reach home, it's much more cooler than it is right now. And the other thing, if you also forgot to switch it off, you don't need to rush home or get someone to go switch off your AC. Through the phone, you can simply switch it off. And if you have an AC, guys, another tip to give you for today on how to manage your AC is, one, make sure your windows are closed when you are using an AC, because you will help it to manage the cold air and drive the compressor efficiently. So make sure the windows are closed, and also the blinds are closed, especially for windows that are facing the sun. So if you have windows that are facing the sun, you can ensure you get your blinds on and your windows closed. That way, because also for the dual inverter compressor, it is able to vary the speeds it runs. So that way it drives it efficiently to get 70% energy saving. So those are the tips I'm giving you for that case. And also, if you have any issue with maintenance, Like I said, the LG Think You app, you'd have the technicians at the palm of your hands. You can do your own self-diagnostic test. And like I said, if you have an AC, if the hot season is coming into being, the best thing to do is get your AC checked out before it gets hotter so that you can be able to drive it efficiently. So guys, those are the tips I had you guys, and I was talking about the LG dual inverter compressor that we call the LG DUALCOOL. And one last thing before I go is, I also want to mention that LG's RAC have what we call the Gen mode. The Gen mode means the AC is able to run on generator because most other brands, the AC cannot run on generator because they will require a lot of power to power up. But LG's dual inverter compressor and RAC's DUALCOOL, they can be able also to operate on generator. So don't worry about high electricity bills. You do have 70% energy saving. You can also run it on a generator and always get to enjoy faster cooling because of that. So let me leave you with the tips on LG's DUALCOOL inverter, DUALCOOL dual benefits like I mentioned, and let's see how best you can keep cool. So for you to keep cool, I'll let you leave, and always make a point of liking this video, sharing, giving us your comments even after the video is done, and keeping us or following LG's pages. That's on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And also visit lg.com/East Africa for more details on more exciting LG products. So guys, from where I am, nataka kuaba kwa heri, and what else can I say, guys? Happy Easter and Pasaka that is coming on. So guys, see you next week.